Rashad, what was the mentality like this week? I mean, obviously with so many guys out and, I guess you guys knew this going into today, but to actually play this way, with so many guys down, how did it feel?
I think at the beginning of the week, worried some, trying to figure stuff out, but then by Wednesday, Thursday, we're just worried about the game and doing what we can. And then once we get out there on game day, I feel like we were prepared. You're not really worried about it. We're there now, so you see where it goes. I think personally, I was more worried about getting to play the game than I was with guys down because, you've seen games all throughout the week getting canceled, like got up to 20 games or something like that. So for me, I was more worried if we were going to play, not who was going to be out there with me because I had confidence in whoever was going to be out there.
That being said, what was the week of practice like, having to deal with maybe that unknown in the back of your mind?
Just being where your feet are. The opportunity, practice got shut down on Thursday. We didn't get to come back in until that Tuesday. So being away for 4 days with that break, we're not used to a break like that. After 2 days, the first 2 days you enjoy it, get your body right, but then you're ready to get back after it. So that week of practice, if we're going to practice to be prepared because you don't want to take those days off and then come out here and get exposed because you took those days off. So we had good days of practice all throughout the week.
Rashad, you guys held them on fourth down a handful of times, a few times, and the one being down on the goal line there when they could have scored a touchdown and made it a closer game, made things interesting. How important was that stop in particular? And then I guess throughout the entire game, just kind of showing up on third and fourth down.
Yeah, those are the money downs. Those are the downs that change the game and make guys money and determine the game, really. I think the mentality is honestly, nothing about their offense was too dynamic. They just have a lot of eye candy, and if you see a little, you make a lot of plays. If you see a lot, you see nothing. So I think if we had good eye discipline and allowed us to go out there and make those stops because they do a lot of stuff with their tight ends and motions and play actions and all kinds of fakes and stuff to get those yards. And I think we did a good job with our eye control.
Rashad, how did it feel being honored before senior day, not being able to have your family on the field and everything? Did it still feel as special as you kind of imagined?
It was awesome. You always want more people to be out there just to enjoy it even more. But Corona 2020, so took it in how I could. But for them to have all my family, there was a ton of people up on that screen on a Zoom call introducing me to run out on the field for that. And then my mom and dad and sister were out in the stands, so I think my allergies messed up for a little second before I ran out there, but then they cleared up, so I was good. But I liked it.
Rashad, how good does it feel to just get this win in your final game at Heinz Field and to go out in such an explosive manner with such a big win?
Yeah, I know Coach Partridge, he was talking to me and Pat and just told us, you got to end on the note that you guys deserve. And I think, leading into the game, I was just, in the mindset, it's another game for me. I just need a win. I don't care if it's the first game of the season or last. And I think halfway through, I kind of realized it was my last game as a Pitt Panther in Heinz. And so then really to embrace it and enjoy the second half and finish the game and win by how much we did win really made it more enjoyable. And it's just going to be a memory, to leave your senior night as a win because every year there's going to be guys that have a senior night and it's not a win for all around the country. And I think just for us to have that in our memory, I know I'm going to have that jersey and I'm not going to wash it and I'll be able to remember that forever.